We operate completely independently from Tom, so we could just proceed. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, feel free to walk us through kind of what your vision is and how you see it working, and then we could share what our upcoming milestones are.
Okay. So actually, the purpose of this call is we would love to directly listen from you. What is your vision and what is what you're gonna do for Goat Network? And our mission is support you with all of that. And also, I would love to update like what we have done and like what we're
Yep.
trying to do from our side to support Goat Network from the last few weeks since I heard about you guys from Tone. And yeah, so basically it is. So today I have the marketing team leaders and also like our BD to join as well. So I like the team. Actually, we have the team of 15 marketers at the moment. But we would love to listen to you, and later on, we would love to execute any idea and like any direction you want us to do to support you.
Sure. So I'll talk about the overall vision of the company for marketing specific goals and what we're lacking and how you could help. That's going to be Reptile. He'll describe that a little bit more in detail. So as far as we're concerned, we launch our mainnet 2 weeks from today, which is Tuesday, the 21st of January. We want as many users as possible to bridge their funds in and to start using Goat Network. So how do you get there, right? So you can have KOLs tweeting about it, you can have lots of things, but fundamentally, just saying words is not enough. There has to be more than just this network is live. Because you know what happens when people say this network is live? Nothing happens. People hear the words, this network is live. So, we have to emphasize what it is that people can get out of the equation. So, our what we do is very simple. You can either stake Bitcoin or Dogecoin and
Mhm,
earn sustainable Bitcoin yield, which means your stake, you stake $100 worth of Bitcoin or Dogecoin, you will keep earning Bitcoin for years. You'll keep earning and earning and earning and
mhm,
earning and earning because that's how our system is set up. We have an economic paper. The URL is GOAT
mhm,
network/econ paper, all one word, and you can find it on our website. On the top there's a big button too, and explains things. So if people are like, how am I earning sustainable Bitcoin yield? That's impossible. Go to the econ paper. But if people want to know, okay, give me the short version, I don't have time to read your paper, this is silly. Transactions on our network, the fees are paid in Bitcoin. So every time you, dat, or me, or anybody performs a transaction on the network, the fees are paid in Bitcoin, which means that there's now revenue captured in Bitcoin. Okay. So as long as there's some transactions, when people go to stake or stake into our network, they're always earning some of that Bitcoin that has been used to transact on the network. The more people transact, the better. So we are running this campaign. It's called the One Piece campaign. So One Piece, you might know, is a Japanese manga series. It's very, very popular in Asia, of course. And the premise of One Piece is kind of you have this evolution of the character. As the character goes along, they become more enlightened, they become stronger, they become better. This is what we are doing as well. So our One Piece campaign is if you are a user and you come to our network and you bridge in, you have accomplished something. You are starting to unlock, you are starting to grow. And then you can swap, you can farm, you can lend, you can do all that stuff. Each step of the way, you're growing along your journey. So we want to get people excited about that because our airdrop program, because we don't have a live token yet, we will have a live token in about 2 months. Our airdrop program is not collect as many points as you can. There's the airdrop and it's over. It continues. Everything you do goes towards more and more and more. It's not one thing, it's you constantly do things. Any DApp on our network, bridging into our network, and so on. That One Piece campaign launches on our mainnet day launch, which is again January 21st. So if I'm thinking about how do I market this network, I'm trying to keep it simple. Number one is, hey, are you a Bitcoin or Dogecoin holder? You can stake your Bitcoin or Dogecoin and earn yield payable in Bitcoin, as well, by the way, as what's called GOAT points, which is the points that go toward the future airdrop of our token. That's number one. Stake, earn. Number two is that is part of the journey. Everything you do, bridging, staking, farming, lending, all this stuff, all goes toward this one piece campaign. RP will share, Reptile will share all of the materials, the econ paper, the one piece campaign, how this all works. But fundamentally, if you could just think about how do I keep it simple, I want to get people to bridge into this network, stake and earn, and I want to get people to stay and do a lot of things. And as the spirit of it, it's not an individual venture. That if you stake or you do whatever, that's great for you, but you're actually helping me because every transaction makes the revenue a little bit higher, and that revenue gets split behind between everybody. So it's when people talk about, oh, what a nice community, and they have good stickers and they have nice memes and it's very friendly, that's okay. But here, the community is every time somebody transacts on the network, you're helping your brothers and sisters who and your friends who also transact on the network. It's that really spirit of community. So that's the what, and that's the how. How
Mm.
your expertise can play out, how your communities can amplify that, that's something for, kind of for you and RP to figure out. But that is the overall vision of our network and what we do. We're very simple. The whole Bitcoin layer two and all this stuff, that's fine, but it's complicated. Stake
Mm.
Bitcoin or Dogecoin, earn Bitcoin. That's what we do.
All right, got it.
Mhm.
Nice. Yeah, I can like partly understand of it for sure. To be honest, for this kind of thing, we would love to work with you and like understand more day by day, not like for the first day.
Yep.
So like to be honest, I'm sorry if I cannot understand you fully for today, but like for sure I will try to understand it
Sure.
later. So yeah. So
What do you want to ask me questions? What is not, if I'm not being clear about my message, that's not on you. That's on me. That means that I or my team hasn't done a good enough job of explaining.
for now it's quite clear for what you
Okay,
said.
fine. Okay.
It's clear for what you said, but the overall picture I need to understand more with the market and also with a network, which is
Hmm.
I'm not an expertise about it. Also, like I'm not an expert in all the development term as well. So for the basic idea, I got it for today. That's
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. What I will
So
say is, as far as developer terms go, it's not necessary. We're trying to
all right.
reach the masses. The terms don't matter. I'm pretty sure I didn't use any big words except maybe the word sustainable, which just means you're earning Bitcoin every day, not just today, constantly. You can sustain it. You can always get more and more. But I don't touch development terms. Reptile does not touch development terms. We don't talk about our architecture. We don't, none of that stuff, because it doesn't matter to people.
Oh,
People are just
nice.
like, I have Bitcoin. How can I make more Bitcoin? That's it. That's all they want to know.
Oh, nice. Um,
So
yeah.
I have a question. So what is it exactly that you guys do? Like, do you do community management or do you do marketing? Like, what is exactly that you're trying to offer to us? This is like a potential pitch call, if I understand correctly, right? Because I'm still trying to wrap my head around
Well,
like,
so RP, just to jump in for 1 second, we're going to use that and
okay,
his team. They're already employed by the Metis Foundation, so the
all right,
services they offer, yeah. So that's okay. So it's not a pitch because they're already working with Metis. They're going to work with us too. But now I will stop talking, and Dat can explain in more detail.
okay. So you're trying
Yeah.
to figure out exactly what we're doing. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to update a little bit what you're doing, what we are doing with Metis, and especially for Goat Network. Actually, we are a team of, how to say, we're trying to combine the traditional marketing to crypto world. So our method is basically we try to apply any type of traditional marketers can do to crypto world. So like for the moment, we are not just doing the community or KOLs, we do different perspective. So okay, let me show you something. Maybe I send this document to Tom, and I expect maybe you guys have a look at it already.
Tom has shared nothing with us. Tom did a 2-second intro and that's it. So
Okay.
in our you should have a Telegram group with us. Please drop that document at the end of this call into that group. Assume that we've read
Alright.
nothing. We know nothing about you. Tom just said we know some people. I don't know anything. I haven't spoken
Okay.
to Tom. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Actually, like
Mhm.
we did have some work, and we do a lot of things with Road Network and also the DOS phone, the phone that you are building at the moment. And most of the time, we are
That's
trying to
not
work.
us. That's not us either. Again, Metis and
Oh,
Goat
sorry.
Network are totally separate projects. We have the same
Oh,
foundation, the same bosses. We do not interact with Metis. We don't build the same thing as Metis. They have a different network than they do. They have different goals than we do. I just want to emphasize that. I know Tom. I used to work with Tom, but we are
all
work
right.
for different companies.
But is the phone, the crypto phone, the DOS phone is
No,
like belong to?
nothing to do with us. Zero, zero, nothing to do with us.
All right. All right. Then
Yes.
sorry, my mistake.
Goat.network is one company, Metis.io is another company. Totally, totally different. You
But
can talk
but
about what you've done for Metis, that's fine, that's interesting, but it's not, we don't do that. We're different.
uh, I'm sorry, but like
Medicine, or you guys did?
I thought the phone is like one of the thing that motivate Goat Network. With the phone, every like all the user for the phone can like run on the network, the Goat Network, as I understand.
Anyway,
All right.
please proceed. I will check with our boss, but I don't think that's true.
Okay, okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. But by the way, with Goat Network, we did some research, and like for your information, like we have some community for Metis, and that which one of us is Metis Insider, which is like growing really nice for the last 1 month, and also we supporting with other project for Metis, and for Goat Network we receive it for the last I believe 2 or 3 weeks. So
Okay.
we already most of the time we spend our time to how to like really leverage the phone, which is like run on the Goat Network, which is like maybe one of the things we can work together. So for the phone, we trying to at the moment we are testing the demand for the phone and also for the Goat Network run on the phone. So we're trying to do different method. First of it is like we're doing research about the network and also the competitors for the phone and the competitors of the phone. We're doing some sharing in community. Okay, so none of this we mentioned Goat and mentioned Metis, but we are already doing some sharing and seeding among a lot of community to see how the like what is the demand for the network and for the phone at the moment. So we will have the report about it maybe 2 days later. And one of the things we're doing as well is trying. We are already running some digital art on social, like on Facebook, X, Telegram, to see the demand and like how people think about like the network motivate for BTC holder and for Doge holders, and also like the phone for BTC and Doge holders. So we'll have the report about it later. But like one of the strategy for it is like I'm trying to apply my e-commerce experience to see the demand of the network and of the phone. And after this, to be honest, like I expect to have kind of a strategy to how to marketing to market the network and also to sell the phone. For example, if at the moment I can see different target customer and different segmentation. So for now I'm targeting different type of customer, a group, and I can see that which group is the best for us to market later. So I'm like for the moment the digital arts team is running around like around 3 to 4 countries. Each country we try to target different group of people, maybe 3 to 4 groups. So I'm expecting after this, I can see which group and which country is the best for us to be our good targeting customer later. So one of the things we are doing a lot at the moment for Goat Network, and yeah, you see, we have some research over here. We have like target audience analysis for Goat Network and for Goat, the Doge phone that I'm talking about. Here's a testing strategy. I will send this later to you guys. So all of this we're already done. And another thing I'm doing is at the moment is like we're trying to build a type of a website, a blog website called Crypto Threads, which is kind of like educational blog website. For this website, I expect later. I at the moment will have like some SEO, and like I am spending some money to leverage it, and I expect it become to one of the good channel for us to share educational about education content about what network. So let me show you the website. Yeah. So we already built this. It's online already. You can check. It belong to us. It's so later I expect this one. Any type of content, I expect the network have to how to like have a lot of content to educate customer in an like simple and easy way. Like I always say, it's like in for dummy people to understand the network, and like to they will understand like how to use the network and what is the benefit for them to use the network. So based on this website, we can have all the educational content every day. So like you can use it anytime you want. And at the moment, I expect to drive traffic to this blog really soon, spending some art, digital advertisement, and also community sharing, seeding, and those kind of things. We for this website, we already have social accounts on X and on Telegram already, and we also like pushing it to have more followers. Another thing we're doing for Goat Network is let me show you. Which on social called crypto is another. It's basically for a social account to share any type of crypto content, educational content, and for that I am not directly marketing for Goat, but like I'm driving viewer to any type general content for crypto, but like under the table we have some type of content to leverage with this leverage Goat network. So it's not it's another type of marketing, not directly. Okay, so like that's the few things that we already do, and the result itself is pretty nice for the last 2 weeks. So that's what we do for Goat Network. And for other projects that I support Metis, maybe I should not mention because I signed the NDA with Metis anyway. So I need to check it home. But you can understand that we are trying to have like comprehensively marketings for at the moment we have like 3 to 4 projects from Metis that we support fully, not only on community social, but also other perspective of marketing like digital art, PR, KOLs, and also like our way is doing is like everything we do, we have metric, we have benchmark, and we have report to show you what we're doing and is it effective or not. So that all about traditional marketing. All right, that's it.
Okay, so here's where I'd like Reptile to jump in and share a little bit about his thoughts, maybe ask you guys questions and whatever. I mean, we have pretty marketing specific goals here. What you're describing is, again, I'm trying to, I'm trying to reach my our boss to ask about this crypto phone thing, but right off the top, my initial instinct is this is too complicated. We're asking people to buy a phone. The only thing we want to do is if you hold Bitcoin or Dogecoin, you can stake and earn. Now, what you're describing is a model that maybe, if we're lucky, could attract people who have never used crypto in their life. They live in whatever country, They're not crypto native. They don't know how to use a smart contract. They don't own a crypto wallet. They've never staked. They've never done anything. So this could be a way to attract them. That's good. That's not interesting too. But, to me, and maybe Reptile will disagree, the easier task would be to get people who have already engaged with crypto. They already own Doge or BTC or whatever. They don't need to buy a phone because that's an expense that they don't need. They just pay, 1 cent or 2 cents for a transaction fee. They stake and they earn. But I will turn it over to Reptile, and he will have his own questions and thoughts.
Yeah, I would agree with what Dane just said in terms of like keeping things simple, and what was presented maybe would be too complex. I think the way I think about our community on the Vietnamese side is, as far as I understand right now, there isn't anything being done. We don't have a community leader. Don't have, like, post stuff in Vietnamese. We don't know which media outlets we should be posting, etc. So I think if we covering some basics, that would already be major step, like from where we are now. We don't have to have this complex system that was presented, and also like I feel like it would create a bunch of work because someone would have to, from our side, be involved in this. Probably me, and like we don't need to do such things. Like we probably need to know someone who understands what's like sexy in the in the Vietnamese markets, and like which maybe media outlets we should be advertising on, maybe which KOL accounts we should be friends with, etc. Should we have a Vietnamese Twitter account and so on. So that's from what I thought, that's what this is going to be about, like this collaboration.
Yeah, that's totally fine. What I'm trying to mention here is like a bigger picture that from our perspective, trying to support Goat Network. Doge phone is one thing only that I understand. It's also leverage Goat Network, but other thing, all the community that we build and the blog and educational content that I understand that it's a bit complex, but that's something that's our ability to do. Otherwise, what you said about all Vietnamese community, Vietnamese KOLs, and like understanding Vietnamese market, of course we can do. That's our expertise. No worry, and also we can do it really quick. Yeah.
How will that work? Like, how did it work when you guys worked with Metis, and how is it gonna work, the dynamic moving forward? Like, do we need specific stuff from us to execute, or like how does the relationship like look day to day? How do we grow the Vietnamese community day to day?
My suggestion is like I just need one guy, maybe you, Reptile, to how to like not confirming, but it's type of thing. So later, for example, for let's say growing Vietnamese community for Goat Network is the goal, and we'll have like type of a plan, detailed plan, how to get there later with all the community. We will send you a list of Vietnamese community, which is really good, and we can like connect with them, and also Vietnamese KOLs, and also one of the my team partners is like one of the biggest affiliate marketing in Vietnam, the biggest affiliate marketing company in Vietnam, which is like we can use that channel to leverage the Goat Network as well. They have like 500 people, and also they can connect to like all BTC holders in Vietnam to leverage Goat Network. We can put that in the plan and our like expected plan later. With you can check it with MetaWork and those type of company. So like okay, community, we send you a list of it. How we can handle the list of community, Vietnamese community. Well, how we can build our own social account for Vietnamese community to leverage Goat Network. How we have partnership to have like affiliate marketing with MetaWork, but the biggest affiliate marketer in Vietnam, to contact with all BTC holders in Vietnam. So what I'm thinking at the moment is that, And like for that, we will send you a detailed plan later, maybe later or like begin the early of next week. And what you need to do is only confirming. Well, is it okay for us to do so?
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so from my point of view, we are here to support you. We already like have contract and everything with Metis, and we are here to support you fully. And what we need from you guys is, first of all, is the resource and your deep understanding for sure that your product you understand the most. We are just only here to deliver your message to Vietnamese community, and I expect we can do it for Korea community and also Chinese community. That's what we are doing at the moment quite a lot. We already building some fund account, not only for global and also for Chinese market for Metis already. So it's going well at the moment. So Chinese market, we can also support you, and we have connection if you need that. So
Okay.
basically, Asia market.
Okay, makes sense. I do have just 1 minute, and then I've got next call right after this, so I will need to jump. But I would say the biggest focus for us, let's like the bigger picture things, etc. Let's keep it out of the way right now. Let's focus. What's important for us is the mainnet launch on January 21st. That's the big catalyst for us. So if you guys can come back to us and say, what are the best Vietnamese online newspapers and YouTube channels and influencers and Discord channels and Telegram groups where we can tap into them and let those people know about our mainnet, and then come back to us and let us know how much it's going to cost, where we can do some sponsored content like AMAs, etc. And then let's just execute that plan. Like, I think that if we can do this over the next few weeks, then we've got a good chance of creating some decent impact in the Vietnamese market. And then if that goes well, then obviously we can look at other markets, like you mentioned, Korean, etc. But I think if we set this as the goal, because that's our most important milestone this month, then I would personally be happy with that, and confident that we could have some good results.
Yeah, that would be
Does
nice.
that-
Okay, that makes sense.
How soon can you guys come back to us with some, like with those outlets and influencers, etc., so that we can review them?
I expect early of next week. I will have a list of like the proposal, like the community and everything you said with the price. Okay, with
Yeah.
the cost. So
Okay.
maybe let's say Monday. I went back to the list with a
Perfect.
detailed plan. So like we will have the list now already, but like we need time to contact them and tell them about something gonna happen soon and what they say. So Monday.
Okay, cool. That works. We'll be ready to review the list. Obviously, there is gonna be a big cultural and language barrier, so we'll have to rely mostly on you in terms of evaluating who's good, who's not. Like, I'll use translator,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, that sounds good to me. No more questions. Thank you very much. If you guys want to continue talking, feel free. I'll need to jump because I've got someone waiting for me in the next call.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Raja. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.